Hey truck fans, welcome back to Truck-a-Geddon Part 6, I think it is. This is actually the third time I've tried to do this video, and it keeps fucking up for various reasons. In one of them, I said a bunch of stuff and thought afterwards, I don't really want that in the video. Another time another time I crashed the truck, and that was fine. I was going to keep on going, but I got it stuck in some kind of menu that made the headset glitch out, and it just was all fucked up. So it was easier to start it again for the third time. So hey, excuse me if I already sound a little weary, but I don't really remember what I talked about last time. So hey, what does it matter? I usually repeat myself a lot anyway. I was going to... Truck-a-Geddon was the series of vids that I was doing. Shit, this is where I crashed last time, so be careful this time. There we go. Hey, amazing. Truck-a-Geddon, series of vids from over the weekend, which, I tried to have at least a semblance of a narrative. But in actuality, oh, I don't need to indicate there. We're no different than my regular truck vids. I was gonna just leave it and not do any more of the Truck-a-Geddon from the weekend. I thought that was kind of wrapped up, and arguably didn't really go anywhere anyway. But my homeboy Bort and the Penster, they left some sweet comments, and it spurred me on to do one more. I mean, I'm gonna do more truck vids, but I thought, I'll do one more of the kind of little mini series from the weekend to round it off. I don't have too long though, is the only thing, so I'll explain the journey we're on in a second. But hey, it's a big one. I wanted to round it off in style, and I don't know if I'll have time before work, because I have to do some IRL driving today. I gotta drive with work. I gotta drive pretty long haul from Belfast to Draperstown. Cool 1 hour drive. Which, that's fine. It'll be a long day for me today, I think, work-wise. But, hey, worse things you could be doing than taking a little trip to the hills. So, the drive we're doing now is, we left off in Iceland, where we still are. It's beautiful. And we're going all the way. I'll show you the map. We're going all the way. We're going all the way to Latvia. So, check it. Hauling frozen hake from Iceland all the way to Valka, Latvia. So let's take a look at the map here. See the route we're going to take. It's going to involve a shitload of ferries for a start. We're going to go all the way to Bergen. You'll notice I sort of put on a slight accent there. There's a good Lemmy sketch about that, about like newsreaders, talking about. I think the example he uses is, there's been some kind of trouble in Kabul when the guy puts on an accent just to say Kabul. Except the difference is that, the fictional newsreader that Lemmy's making fun of, he does at least, a fairly decent accent, whereas I just did a stab in the dark of what the Norwegian accent might be. So yeah, all the way sort of across, we're going across Scandinavian lands here. Another ferry, and ending up in Valka, Latvia. So I don't think, it's it's like a 2,000-mile haul, which is much longer than anything I've driven before, at least in these series of vids. Let's just take a quick, I'm just going to look at my phone real quick to see what time it is. Okay, it's 9:30 now. Shit, so I got like an hour. Yeah. I don't think we'll get this whole trip done in an hour, so this might split up into 2 vids. So yeah, we're off. Let's get started properly. Let's kick it off with some tea talk. The tea I'm drinking today is shit. Sounds like a speed trap. I think we're good. Hey, looking nice with the sunroof there. Tea I'm drinking today is yerba mate, which is how I think you pronounce it. It's like a South American tea, I think. In my previous vids, I've done some tea chat. I was gonna say, if you're watching this video and you haven't seen any of my previous ones, you'll be thinking, what the fuck's this guy talking about tea? As if it's like a, hey, let's have some tea chat, that's a normal thing. If you're thinking that, believe me, that's the least of your concerns. That is the very least of your concerns. You know, there's going to be tides, swathes of bullshit washing you far out to sea. So the least concerning which is a bit of chat about tea. But yeah, yerba mate, it's kind of like an energy giving tea. I think it's also meant to have myriad health benefits. Like it promotes, like it's energy giving, but also is meant to help you sleep better. It suppresses appetite to help you lose weight and stuff. I mostly just like the taste. I like the taste and the fact that you know, it zings me up in the morning and what have you. The truck that we're driving is the Volvo F16, maybe. Mark from the Special Friends game group on Facebook. I think he had hoped that I could take a Volvo for a ride. So hey, I hope you're suitably satisfied, Mark. I hope you're happy. All right. I said that in like a threatening voice for fun. Partly because obviously, in no way is that remotely threatening. It'd still be funny. I hope you get something like out of this. Maybe this isn't the F16, in which case, hey, I'm sorry. I'll do better. But it's a Volvo of some kind. Quite nice, very tasteful. Two-tone cream and black interior. Which, you know, I wouldn't choose in real life, but you know, it's not bad. I mentioned before that I have done this video a couple of times. One thing I talked about, and then, you know, it was lost, was door handles. If I look down, you know, door handles down there. I'm kind of fucked off because in real life, I was doing a bit of car upkeep yesterday. I love my car. I mentioned it before. It's an Alfa Romeo Giulietta Collezione 2013 Special Edition. I mean, it's not like a super high-end car, but it's nice. It's a nice car. I've always wanted an Alfa. As soon as I saw the Giulietta, I really wanted one of those. And hey, my dreams came true. I've got one. I love it. I love it. Love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. But I've just been really busy the past while, and I haven't. Oh shit! That was took a speed bump, a little over enthusiastically. What's she doing? Just don't look out to see. I was gonna give a honk, but I can barely even hear this shitty horn. Yeah, so you know the car, I usually keep it really like spotless and super shiny and everything, just because I like to, you know. So what? That's fine. It's fine to have hobbies. We all got them. I hope it's good to have hobbies. But just because I've been super busy recently. Yeah, I know I was saying I've been super busy, but I'm also cranking out fucking hours of truck bits. But I have been super busy. Speeding ticket. You know what? I don't even give a shit at this stage. Haven't kept it quite as nice as I would like to. Just, you know, it was a little bit mucky. Inside, the interior was still really nice, but just, you know, a few scuffs and everything. So, so it's getting all nice yesterday. I took it to the car wash. Well, I took it to the power hose at the petrol station. Hey, we're gonna get deep into how the minutiae of how I wash my car. I take it there first, give it, you know, the once over, and then I usually bring it back home. Maybe treat it with some nice car shampoo, chamois it off, and then some oil glim once every few months, just to make it really pop. And pop it does. I love the way it like the whole thing, just because of like the lovely curves and everything. It looks like a Batmobile when it's all really good and shiny. It's fucking class. I mean, maybe I'm over-egging it a bit, but it looks nice. It does look nice. And I was like in the back seat, like hoovering that all out and everything, doing all the stuff. Closed the door behind me, went to open it using the handle, not unlike this one. Fucking won't open, and I look at it, it's fucking broken, and I'm really bummed out. First off, I think shit. Like the car's not that old. It's 2013, but I've only had it for less than a year. Well, less than a year, maybe less than 6 months. Probably less than 6 months. Yeah. So I first thought, is shit, did it come broken? And I never knew. But then I realized, no, I've had people in the back seat who have who've successfully opened the door before and gotten out. Which means that at some point somebody's broken it. And here's what I think. I'm pretty sure I know exactly who it was and when. A friend of mine, who remain unnamed because I'm sure this wasn't on purpose. Well, of course it wasn't on purpose, but I'm sure they didn't notice. I really, really fucking hope they didn't notice. Because if they broke it, and they did notice and just didn't say anything, that is a dickhead move. That's a real piece of shit move. I don't think that they would do that. They're a nice. It's a nice person. I could even be wrong. It might not be. It might not be this person. But there was one time a dude was in the back seat, and another dude in the front seat, and the dude in the back seat said, "Oh, can't get the door open. Can't the door open?" I said, "I think the child lock was on for whatever reason." And I think they yanked it really hard, and it fucking snapped. They probably didn't realize, but it's a person who has form for this. They're kind of heavy-handed. And I'm pretty sure that was when. Oh, it just bums me out, you know. I'm sure it was an accident, and accidents happen. Fucking be careful with other people's shit, and fuck me if they did realize that maybe they broke it and just said nothing. Oh fucking hell, that would be a real cock move. But hey, what can I do? You know. So basically, I'm annoyed that a thing is broken. That might always have been broken, but probably wasn't. I have decided that it was one person at one time, and that, you know, they might even have realized. There's a lot of ifs there. That still pissed me off. Just pissed me off. So yeah, I guess this is the airing of grievances portion of the video. Hey, if you know where to get like an interior door handle for an Alfa Romeo Giulietta replaced, there's something really funny about repeatedly saying the name of your car. Like when I first got it, I loved being like a dickhead about it and saying. I remember saying to my bud Stan at work, "Stan, I'm just gonna have to pop off here and top up the parking in my Alfa Romeo." Repeatedly, I'm at least self-aware about that. You know, I know I'm talking like an asshole. And I should stress, it's not a ridiculously fancy car. It's fancy for me. Holy shit, is it fancy for me? So, right, I think this is the ferry we're looking to get. What are our two options here? Oh shit, can we go straight across? Could we do that? That's... Oh no, we want to go to Bergen. No, let's go here first. So yeah, time for another blast of yerba mate. Oh, that was a strong blast. Because I left the bag in. We gonna all have a laugh about getting a strong blast from a bag, or are we all better than that? I don't know. So it's always a little bit fiddly driving off the ferry. That's quite nice. You know, just instantly as I did it round, I kind of just got a smell memory. Is there a word for that? I could almost smell the smell of driving off the ferry when I was young. I mean, obviously, like I wasn't driving. My parents would have driven off the ferry when we were coming back from the Isle of Man. I think we went for a lot of holidays when we were young. I always remember the smell. I can always smell there. That's just. Hey, dickhead! Yeah, you wash your car. Did you break my fucking door handle, dickhole? Yeah, you got lucky. Yeah, prick. So, yeah, we're gonna need to get another ferry now, aren't we? So where do we get that? Shit, did I just drive back onto the same ferry? Yeah, this doesn't make a hell of a lot of sense to me. I think I'm just gonna drive straight back onto the ferry from whence I just came. Yeah, maybe I took the wrong route. Should I have gotten the long ferry passage? We'll take a quick look at the map and see what the map suggests. I think maybe I should have just stayed on that ferry. So, world map. There we go. Yeah, no, it says to go to Bergen, but it wasn't offering Bergen as a possibility. Let's drive onto that ferry and see if we can get a route straight to Bergen. Kabul. Bergen. That's the same. I've just realised that's the same accent. Oh fuck, that's very silly. It's very shitty of accent. So okay, no, we can get a ferry from here to Bergen. 18 hours. Let's go. Woo! We're off. Boom. These screens are nice. The pro mod screens. They're added in with the mods too, which shows you. Well, so Bergen for the first time, which is lovely. Nighttime now. Let's pop on the lights. It's my first time here in this playthrough. Shit. Fuck me. I'm in Bergen 2 fucking minutes. I already crashed into the cops. I was just about to say this right away. Sorry, officers. Sorry, politi. Right. Let's have a look. Just hey, you know what? Just hold your horses there. I need to check my load. You guys work away. Oh no, that's the wrong button. I'm making kind of a balls of this morning, more so than normal. Okay, we damaged the trailer a bit, or sorry, we damaged the cab a bit, but the trailer's okay. Hey, yeah, we will we'll get shit. There's the cops again. Sorry everyone. Excuse me. I'm just pissed off because my mate broke my door handle. My mind's elsewhere. I'm full of yerba mate. Sometimes I can't just think about like like the stuff I'm talking about. I just spent like 15 minutes giving off about like a small bit of my nice car not being right and talking about like fucking dickhead P. I'm aware I'm a dickhead. I'm laughing because I'm laughing at myself. I'm not laughing at at anybody else. I'm laughing at myself because I'm getting on like a fucking twat. But hey, it's good fun to do that, isn't it? I'm being a bit heavy on the with my right foot here, to be honest. Partly because I want to get the delivery done. Partly because I just want to drive like a bit of a dick. Come on, I'm gonna tailgate this guy like fuck. Don't do this in real life, obviously. Don't do a lot of stuff I'm doing Leeds Veg in real life. Don't have a head-on collision with the cops as soon as you arrive in Norway. Come on! Come on, you fanny! Oh, fuck, he's going the same way as me and everything. So, yeah, I think there are quite a lot of tunnels in Norway, aren't there? Could be wrong. Maybe that's just something I've erroneously decided or assumed, but I think that's the case. It really is a nice cab, this. So let's see what chats have we done so far. We've had our tea talk. We've had the airing of grievances. Don't think I have any neighbour updates for you. Didn't hear the horn this morning. I gotta say, which was nice. People who've seen my previous vids may have heard me giving off about one of our neighbours' horns. Hey, you know what? Maybe, maybe, is it Linda who lives opposite? Maybe she's a secret fan of Euro Truck Simulator 2 and caught the video and thought, hey, you know what? I'll ask them to knock the horn on the head. Imagine that. Imagine she came over and said, look, I saw your YouTube videos. I loved your talk about McDonald's. I'm interested now in ASMR, and I just want to say I'm sorry about the horn. That would be amazing. That would be a dream come true. That would be a dream come true. So yeah, that was a bit of a wake-up call there, driving into the cops. I maybe should drive a bit more sensibly. I'm already spunking away money, with speeding tickets and stuff there. I would like to get some dollar out of this job. Some fictional dollar. Oh shit. Feels like there are quite a lot of speed bumps. I don't know if that was a speed bump, whether it was the timbre, the texture of the road. Not sure. Does feel odd going around about, you know, that way around on the other side of the road. Oh, hey, this is pretty, isn't it? Oh, that's very nice. It's quite nice as well when you can look in the rear view and see your a nice sunrise or nice sunset behind you. Very pretty. Yeah, really nice. Really nice. Hey, another tunnel. Looks like maybe I was right. I've never been to Norway. I'd love to go. I'd love to go. I think I mentioned before in some of the kind of Scandinavian vids that you know, I love black metal and stuff. Well, I do and I don't. I have a love-hate relationship with it. I love... Tell you who is a great example of a cool black metal band for me is Immortal. I think they're rad. They're just silly enough, you know. They got the corpse paint and everything. They got like the spiked armor. They got the for fuck's sake, take this motherfucker. Jesus, do you think this is maybe too hairy? Or maybe I'll wait. Shit, prick. Oh, what? Yeah. Oh, for fuck's sake, are you serious? Yeah, Immortal. Oh my god. Fucking trying to talk to you guys about black metal and this fucking fanny's decking around. Oh, yeah, glad I didn't go for the overtake there. Here we go. This could end so fucking badly. There we go. Yeah, I love Immortal. I think they're a great example of an awesome black metal band. They get the corpse paint. They're really silly, but the music's class. I think most of their lyrics, they don't just put out concept albums. They have a whole central conceit that all their lyrics take place in like a world, like a slightly fictionalized Scandinavia they've made up themselves. Can't remember what it's called. There's a name for it, obviously. That in itself, I think, is kind of cool. That ties into my love of like role-playing games and world building and stuff. I think that's really awesome. And one of the most important, like, crikey, did I just say? So old-timey swearing. Oh, crikey! I like that. Well, first of all, I'm very glad that they're not racist. Because there's so many fucking black metal racists, and it just bums me out so much. Because racists are fucking horrible, obviously. So I like that Immortal aren't racist, or I hope they're not anyway. God, I'd be so bummed out if it turns out they are. But you know, I don't think they are. I don't think they are. I think they just, you know, like their lyrics and their songs take place in this fantasy world. Tollbridge coming up. I think that's cool. I like the way it sounds. It's so evocative of just, oh, for fuck's sakes! €93. Let's pay that while we're here. Let's just do a little damage check because that didn't sound remotely healthy. Oh yeah, we've damaged the load. 3%. Well, there we go. That's gonna suck. So yeah, they're gonna be pissed off with that when we get to Latvia. If we get to Latvia, fuck. Where are we? Immortal? Yeah. Immortal. Immortal. Yeah, so I love the music. I love the look. I love everything. I love they're not racists. Don't think they're involved in any of that fucking church burning nonsense, which, again, I think is a nonsense. You know, just have a bit of respect for other people. You're allowed to not like someone, but, you know, don't fucking destroy it. It's shitty. I know lots of people would kind of argue that the point of black metal is, you know, to be sort of destructive and to burn things down and rebuild it in this sort of old style. I disagree with that. I disagree with that. I think if you're doing that, the purpose of doing that is to be a fucking dick. You know, metal as a genre in the wider sense, I think it's really uplifting, which is great. Black metal, you know, it sounds dark and scary and great, and it paints an amazing picture. Oh, that's really beautiful. But you don't have to be a real world fucking dick. Yeah, it's a weird thing. It's a weird thing. Black metal has loads of great stuff going for it, but also loads of shitty stuff going for it. So there we are. But some of it I love. Some of it I love. And you get some real eloquent dudes in the black metal scene, like Fenris from Dark Throne. Again, I'm not going to agree with everything he says and does, but he seems to be like a smart guy, which is nice. Tesco, lorry in front of us. Didn't know Tesco were operating in Norway, but hey, I guess they are, or at least for the intents and purposes of this game, they are. Oh, this is a pretty dense kind of network of tunnels here. I wish everyone was going a bit faster. Yeah, it's pissed me off a little bit. I'm looking forward, I think, to getting out more into the onto the open road here. Onto the open chode. Never open. Never open a man's chode. Oh, yeah, this kind of is a little bit bleak. And not in the cool, fun black metal way. Hey, talking of metal, I think there's a new Judas Priest album out now. I think it came out on Friday. Hey, if there is, that's what I'm gonna listen to. I think on the way to Draperstown. If I can get like oh, look at that! Whoa, cool. Yeah, if I can get my phone like attached to the speaker system. So I'm not driving my own car. I'm taking like a work car. If there's a way for me to listen to the new Judas Priest on the way to Draperstown, I'm going to be doing that. Last album, 2014. Yeah, you've got the right idea, mate. Let's get around this fucking dick. Redeemer of Souls, I think, was their last album. Unless I missed one, but I'm pretty sure that was the last one. Oh, hang on, this might have been a grave error in judgment. Yeah, it was pretty good. It wasn't bad at all. Judas Priest are, they don't really. I don't think they've ever put out an album that's a pure stinker. Unless you just straight up don't like Judas Priest, because they're not for everyone. I mean, I think I love them. I think they're great. I think all their albums are rad. But I would also understand if you think that all their albums are pure stinkers. I think it's like an all or nothing kind of thing. Like if you take an album like Painkiller, which is arguably their most sort of full on. It's arguably their heaviest record, I think. Painkiller. It's kind of a concept album about like a dude, a god called the Painkiller, and he rides like a motorbike and stuff, and the motorbike's wheels are all spiky and shit. It's a really heavy record. And then you take something like Screaming for Vengeance, which is or you go even further back, or like this like Rock and Roll or whatever. They're very different sounding records. But I would understand if somebody said, I think all Judas Priest records are stinking. Because it's not for everyone. The high vocals and the drilling guitars and stuff. But yeah, I'd be more surprised if someone said, even though they are quite different, I'd be surprised if someone said, "Oh fuck, I love Painkiller, but I hate Screaming for Vengeance." Kinda. They're always kinda not semi. You know what? I'm doing that. Oh, look at that! Oh, that is. Oh, drink it in, dudes. That's lovely. Yeah, I'm really. I'm just. I'm almost disagreeing with myself there, aren't I? I'm saying that at one time, if you like one Judas Priest album, you should like another because they're similar. But I'm also saying Painkiller is very different. I'm probably just talking bollocks. But I think that all Judas Priest albums are worth a rattle. I don't think there are any total plums in there. Like individual tracks, maybe, definitely. But albums on the whole. Tell you where's a cool place. Gemma and I went to a Rob Halford themed bar in Berlin. Because of course there's a Rob Halford themed bar in Berlin called Halford. It's fucking so cool. There's like a giant like Halford statue inside. The barman, who I think is also the owner. Sorry, I think I burped there if I tried to conceal it, but maybe I didn't conceal it well enough. So yeah, sorry about that. The barman in Halford, I think, is also the owner, and he looks so much like Rob Halford. Like if you were walking down the street, if I had been walking down the street and I saw the barman from Halford and didn't know that he was a barman from Halford, I would still think, holy shit, that dude looks like Rob Halford. I maybe would even have thought that dude is Rob Halford. He looks that much like him, which makes me wonder, like, did that come first? Did he look in the mirror and go, shit, I look so much like Rob Halford that I gotta open like a Rob Halford themed bar? And that's how I make my millions. I don't know. I don't know what came first. I wish I'd asked him. Hey, if you're ever in Berlin, do me a favor, head along to Halford, ask the barman how it came about. I'd love to hear. It's a cool bar. They seem to specialize mostly in like really sugary cocktails. I got one called the Dio, named after the late great Ronnie James Dio, who I once had the opportunity to see in Belfast, and I ended up going to see Meatloaf instead. I really wanted to see Dio, but I'd already told my mate that I was going to see Meatloaf with him, and I didn't want to be a dick for my pal. We had a great time and everything, but still bummed out that I never got to see Dio. So yeah, I had this sugary cocktail called the Dio in Halford in Berlin. Like, holy shit, man! It must have had like, well, I was gonna say like 8 teaspoons of sugar. I bet it had way more because I saw this picture earlier on. I'm not really into sort of scaremongery internet, so I take it with a pinch of salt. I take it with a pinch of sugar, haha, because I saw this like thing it was like a cream egg, and beside it showed you how much sugar within the cream egg, and like the pint of sugar was like 10 times the size of the cream egg. But I guess that can kind of make sense if the sugar's being saturated into the chocolate or whatever. Shit, that was a bit full on there. And you know, maybe it's accurate. I wouldn't be surprised because they're fucking obviously all sugar. I don't really like cream eggs because they're absurdly sugary. So I'm just enjoying that beautiful sight out there. Oh, it's so relaxing. I find it very, very soothing. Still a bit annoyed that I've damaged the load. You can tell I'm annoyed because I didn't laugh when I said load. That's how annoyed I am. But yeah, that was a great sugary cocktail. It was a really cool place. Sometimes it feels like Berlin obviously is a cool place, but now it's like sort of the de rigueur, you know, you're a hipster dude, you move to Berlin, and that's the thing. And now I think it's sort of getting to the point where, like, if I'm saying, you know, oh, I went to a Rob Halford bar in Berlin, people are going, oh yeah, of course you had fucking Berlin going wanker. I don't really know what exactly I'm trying to say. I think what I mean is that because it's now so ubiquitous and tied in with, like, you know, hipsterdom, and like it's like a cool holiday destination, a cool inverted commas holiday destination. A lot of people, you know, maybe there's a bit of eye rolling going on in some circles. If you tell someone you're off to Berlin for a long weekend or whatever. Well, I'm doing it all the fucking time. I've been there, you know, we've been there a few times. But I don't think that's fair because it is a cool place. It is a cool place. It's really awesome. My favorite bar in the world. Hey, I love driving this windy road. Although I could do with Vitus Power in front, going a wee bit faster. Hey, but then again, I bet you his load's safe. Hey, we're back in the game. Load chuckles. If you watched so far, we haven't done that in a while. If you have watched the video this deep and you want to prove your allegiance to me, the secret code word is load chuckles. If you want to write that in the comments, I'll know that. Hey, I know you're a diehard fan. Then I'm still saying that in an ironic way. I got. Here's me talking about load chuckles. Here's me talking about load chuckles in an ironic way. Maybe I should just fuck off to Berlin, eh? But no, it's a great place. It's full of cool stuff. Every time I go, I see something different and amazing, and by now, like, we've got our favorite places, but we also find new cool stuff. My favorite bar in the world is there. That's Clo Bar, Clo Nipa. I think, is that what it is? Clo, anyway. It's like a toilet themed bar, which, hey, you know, that would be, let's get around this brick. That would be enough for me, but it is so much more than that. Let's give the guy a fucking finger here. You're a dick! Yeah, you go into this place, you go into this place, and, the first time we went, as soon as you try to open the door, you know what? No matter what I say, it's gonna sound like it's the meltiest, worst place in the world, but it's fucking not. It's just so much fun, unbridled fun. You go to open the door, and it squirts you with water, and like a laughter sound plays in the door. And we walked in for the first time, and there's just like there's a DJ just playing this kind of manic 50s rock and roll, and he's just shouting shit over the top of it. I think he's shouting stuff about like the patrons of the bar, because everyone starts pointing and laughing at us and everything. But you know, not in a really mean way. It's really good fun. Did I just see like a truck floating in midair there at the end of that road? I think there was some kind of glitch going on. Yeah, I think that's awesome. It's an awesome place. Just unbridled fun. There's like some of the seats you can sit on are toilets. There's a coffin you can sit on. There's always, the whole place is rigged with like these animatronics and stuff. Like the tables move up and down and everything. There's weird cartoons, like kind of fairly sexual cartoons showing like on TV screens. The beer, it's great beer. It's got great beer. It's the best Dunkel I had the entire. Fuck, that's annoying. It was the best. Should be the best Dunkel I ever had. The entire time I was there was in the toilet bar. Really good beer, and it's served in kind of like medicinal piss jugs, and you can get a currywurst served in like a kidney dish or whatever, or a what's the word, like oh, what am I talking about? Like a bedpan. I make it sound fucking gross, and it is gross, but that's the joy of it. It's just really silly and kitschy, and like the animatronics alone are amazing. Like there's tables flying up and down and stuff like coming out of the ceiling and all. Oh, I'm really underselling it. It's just the best place. I loved it so much. It was like somebody took the inside of... Well, I described it as somebody taking the inside of my mate Pierce, like the inside of his brain, and like making it into a real place. Although to some extent it feels like they took the inside of my my brain and did that too, which was it's great. Just awesome. Hey, you know what? If you're ever going to Berlin, hit me up. I got a long email of cool locations and stuff. Not that, you know, I'm not saying I'm another speeding ticket at this point. I don't give a shit. You can turn off speeding fines and stuff if you want to. Yeah, I'll just pay the ticket. Just pay it. Don't give a shit. Yeah, I'm not saying I'm the fucking foremost authority on Berlin attractions, but I just found some cool places that I love, and I love sharing them with people so we can talk about it like we're doing now with Halford and Clo and stuff. You know, I know like proper places too. Like you know, there's some amazing galleries actually. Oh shit, what's the... You fucking hold your horses. What's the one? Beautiful big gallery. Well, there's the America House. There's like the photo type gallery in the America House. There you go. Kabul, America House. Same accent. Fuck me. Yeah, beautiful photo gallery there. There was, last time we were there, there was an exhibition on about what movie was it? Was the Fellini exhibition? I think it might have been Fellini exhibition. Excuse me. I think it was. I think it was a Fellini one. Can't quite remember. But then there's another beautiful gallery, like a giant hulking one out. Oh shit! Carefully here. out in the old train station, just by the river. Like, here's the thing, I can't. The name of the gallery escapes me. It'll be something Bahnhof, something train station. What I do remember is that the restaurant attached to it's called Sarah Wiener, because come on, Beetlejuice. Does Beetlejuice say come on? In my head, he just does like a Beetlejuice thing to say. Yeah, so that was brilliant. There was some really cool stuff there. Again, there was like just this these giant machines made mostly out of paper and stuff, and you could sit inside them. That was tremendous. I'm trying to cast my memory back. Still haven't been to the Medical History Museum there. Like we took a walk out there, which isn't far from Sarah Wiener and stuff. We took a walk out there. Like, it's meant to be super grisly and, you know, pickled heads and jars and whatever. Like, it's so grisly that the warning signs start like a mile back saying, hey, if you're going to the Medical History Museum, just be aware that it's fucking gruesome. So, you know, if you're not into that, just turn back now. I don't think that's like a kitschy type thing. I think it's like a genuine, listen, we're going to save you the hassle here. But I think it's maybe Mondays the museums are closed on, and we hadn't realised that. And we missed it. I'd love to check it out. I hope we get to go again soon. And we can check it out. So yeah, we have some nice holiday chat for you. Hey, you know what? I'm getting a bit worried about the time here. Am I gonna have to go to Draperstown now? Let's just is there anyone behind? Well, you know what? Even if there is, fuck them. They're fictional, aren't they? How are we doing for time? Let me look at my phone. 10:10. Oh shit! I was rolling back. Hey, if you're a good pal, you would have been shouting, "No! No, you're rolling back! Fucking put your headset back on!" Or maybe you're just laughing, going, "I'm this fucking dickhead, I didn't realize he's rolling backwards." 10:10. Okay, this is gonna be a long vid. I've got a while. I can play another 20 minutes. I was gonna try and do 2 vids because you know what? Here's the thing. I was gonna try and just play a few games without doing a vid. Just for me, just some me time. Because it's odd. You know, it feels like I think basically every time I've been playing the computer recently, I've done a vid alongside it. But I'm not fed up. I guess there'll be a time when, you know, I'll think, oh, I don't want to do a video, I just want to play some games. But right now I'm enjoying doing these videos. And, you know, again, I'm making this one this morning, I think, mostly because I was genuinely spurred on by some nice comments. But, you know, I'm doing it because I enjoy it. I'm doing it because at least a couple of people get a kick out of it. I find it nice, relaxing. Yeah, it's fun. But I'm sure there will be a time when I just want to play games and not do it. Also, you know, I think a game like this really lends itself to it because there's fucking nothing happening. But, you know, I think if I was playing an RPG, it would ruin it for probably me and you if I'm talking over the fucking thing the whole time. Yeah. Plus, you know, I like that this is the thing, you know, this is the shtick, you know, me playing slightly boring, slightly weird VR games and talking about them. I was chatting in work to a mate, Marty, and he was, oh, for fuck's sakes, every fucking time I just can't judge the width of this truck so well. It's maybe because it's the left-hand drive one rather than the right-hand drive, and it's, or you know what, maybe I'm just fucking shit at doing this. I'm not even gonna do the damage report. I'm not gonna get paid very well for this because the load is damaged. But hey, such is life. Yeah, I was talking to a guy in work, and he was saying, like, he was talking about his 11-year-old like nephew or cousin or something as a YouTube channel, and this guy doesn't mince words. He's like, yeah, it doesn't have any focus. You know, he's 1 minute he's doing a video where he's like playing games. The next minute, you know, he's mucking around with toys or whatever. I mean, obviously, the guy knew he was being silly, and it was funny because the kid's 11 or whatever. But there's something funny about, you know, criticizing an 11-year-old's lack of focus. But you know, I guess there's a real point there somewhere that, you know, I should have like a hook, and my hook, playing boring games, talking over the top of them. It's my hook. I don't just play games like this. I love all kinds of games. Oh, for fuck's sake! Nearly on the side of that cop car. You know, like picking your favorite album. It's hard to pick your favorite game ever, but Fallout New Vegas probably pips it for me. Just hundreds upon hundreds upon hundreds of hours lost in that game. I don't even want to say lost. That's not right, because I haven't lost those hours. I've had just the best time. And will continue to have the best time playing that game. I know I'll play it many, many, many more times. I've had countless playthroughs. Some, you know what? I was about to say some with mods, some without. Here's the thing: I've had countless playthroughs, and I don't even think I've ever had a modded playthrough of New Vegas. I've done Fallout 3 with bazillion mods. Because I think mostly New Vegas. Yeah, I've mostly just played it on console. Shit, yeah, I don't even think I have it on PC. But here, that's a wild thing. Like, just hundreds, maybe thousands of hours in vanilla New Vegas, with the DLC, obviously. Yeah, next playthrough, I'm definitely going to do it with a bunch of mods. Oh no, I did do a mod. Did I do a modded playthrough? No, that was Fallout 3. Was the last one I did. And it was a heavily modded playthrough, which was great. Oh my god, it was amazing. I really enjoyed that. I enjoy Fallout 3 a lot anyway. Sometimes people shit on it a wee bit. No, I love Fallout 3. I think Fallout 3 is a tremendous game too. Fallout 3, I prefer New Vegas just because of the player agency is amazing. So many different possible ways to do everything. Just great. Just great. I was so bummed out by Fallout 4. Like, it looks pretty, but fuck me. I mean, there's no agency whatsoever. There's no real meaningful choice. There's not even really any good dialogue. I played it. I lost loads of. Well, here I would call that losing hours, I think, because I played it loads, keeping on thinking, hey, it's gonna pick up. You know, there's gonna be some. Maybe the choices I made in game are gonna have some effect at some point, and they just fucking didn't. It really bummed me out. I think maybe it might be fair to say I lost hours playing that, but I have never lost a single hour playing New Vegas. Always rewarding. With New Vegas and with loads of RPGs, but New Vegas and Fallout 3 particularly. I think did I maybe even do this with Fallout 2? I like keeping like a real world journal for my character and stuff, and play it kind of like day by day and writing the journal and everything. It's especially fun if you're playing like a fucking bastard, which is great. I think like a lot of people, my first playthrough of an RPG is usually like the nice playthrough. I'm trying to get my lights on, I need them on. And then I love playing through as a piece of shit. Skyrim's a good example of how I change as a character. Like I remember playing Skyrim, and then I think it's because you get the chance to join the Dark Brotherhood, and they're so fucking cool. I'm pretty sure my first Skyrim playthrough, I started as a good dude, and then just kind of became morally corrupt as a character, which was great fun to play. I know Skyrim maybe doesn't have as many sort of meaningful choices and stuff as some RPGs, but the world was just so beautifully realized. I thought that was fucking class. Fuck me, I'm being so boring. Even my in-game character is yawning there. I don't know if you heard that. That means he's snoozy and he needs a rest. Maybe I should stop waxing lyrical about games. Hey, there's Nettie Stobart truck in front of us. My bud James Stocks. Shout out to you, James. He's a truck sim fan. Oh shit! I didn't realize that was gonna do that. He's a truck sim fan. He knows I'm a truck sim fan, and he bought me like this great like triple album of trucking songs, like an Eddie Stowart sponsored like trucking album. It's really good. Well, you know what? Disc 1 is really good. Disc 2's alright. Disc 3's fucking balls, just absolute bobbins. But it was so sweet of him. It's a cool thing to have. It's a funny thing to have. Like this like, I don't know whether the tracks are curated by Big Eddie Stobart himself, or whether they got some drivers to select them, or what way it worked. Very cool though. Very, very cool. Now, this is gonna go. Oh, there we go. Now we're alright. So this is quite pretty where we're at now. You know, I'm not even. You know, I've been going on at you guys so much I don't even really know exactly where we are. Shit, I wonder when I'm gonna get this vid uploaded. Because see, here's the thing. They're long vids. They might take a couple of hours to upload. I'm not gonna have a couple of hours before I go to work, so I'm probably gonna have to do it tonight. But then by the time I get home tonight, it's gonna be like 11, half 11. So I might not have time to do it tonight. I would do it in the morning. So I'm gonna go in a little bit late, but I have shit to do in the morning. Fuck me, it could be like tomorrow night by the time I upload this. Which would be a shame. That would be a shame. Unless I can somehow send it to myself and upload it like on my lunch break or something. I don't know. That sounds like it. You know what? That sounds like wishful thinking. I don't really know how much of a lunch break I can get and whether I want to spend uploading these vids. So I'm getting really tired now. As in game, real life. That yerba mate is keeping me nice and peppy. You can see that little red sleepy icon. That means, well, as you might suspect, it means I'm a tired dude. So gonna need to find somewhere to pull in and rest. And you know what? That'll be a good stopping point for the vid, because I quite like doing that in real life. If I am, see, how do we get this back to F5? So I'm feeling this blind with my hand, so it's F1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, F5. Hey, there we go. Yeah, what I like to do in real life sometimes is like I'll drive to the to like somewhere to sleep in the game, and then I'll go to bed in real life. I think that's kind of fun. It helps me. It helps the immersion. So let's have a look on the. Shit, I know I'm getting fucking tired. Bring me back the map, prick. Let's have a little look. So yeah, I mentioned before that if you get really tired, you'll black out and you'll hit you'll literally hit a wall. So let's see. Here we are around here. So we'll zoom way in and see if there's somewhere we can stop soon enough to have a snooze. Shit, not really. Oh fuck. Shit. So what do we got? What do we got? Hey, look, there's a little boat there. I wonder what that means. It doesn't look like there's anywhere, unless it's not marked on the map, but I can't see anywhere to pull in for a snooze. Holy shit. Maybe they don't get marked on the big map. Oh no, there we go. There we go. It wasn't zoomed in far enough. So hey, there's a place coming up there. It'll truck stop. So we'll drive there and we'll I'll knock the video off, and we'll. Sometimes when I say stuff like that, I feel like I'm like talking like a dad, like a man from a different time. We'll knock the video off. Hey, although what's wrong with sounding like a dad? Dads are fucking great. Up with dads and the moms. Just fucking class. Hey, that was a nice looking little tanker there. In the red and yellow one. That was cool. It's nice when you're on an open road like this and you see all the different trucks coming towards you. I think that's cool. I get very excited now when I see a truck in real life. Like I find myself kind of woo whooping when trucks go past. I wonder if I do much whooping day to day. Whoop! I probably whoop a decent amount. Yeah, I'm whooping. Yeah, this motherfucker's whooping, huh? So yeah, we're nearly at the. I think that looks like the truck stop come up. Shit, speeding ticket, no doubt. Well, that's fair enough because that was some dangerous ass driving there. Like, do you think I'm even gonna turn even a slight profit on this trip? Like, I'm just like pissing away. Oh shit, I'm really sleepy. I know I'm just pissing away like hundreds of quid. I had to pay, you know, money for to get the ferries and stuff as well. So I'll probably not lose money on this trip, but I don't think I'm gonna make money either. But hey, you know, it's not all about money. We're in it for the journey. We know we're in this together. So that's I should probably get some diesel too while I'm here. But we'll should I get the diesel first? Oh, for fuck's sake! Holy fuck! Really? And it's my own fault too. I'm the most annoyed myself. Oh, come on, man! This fucking thing for the cars here. Does he not have gone to the other one? See, I can only go to the one that has the green symbol in front of it. It is cool when you see one of those dudes like loaded up with trucks. Hey, there's people having a nice cup of coffee by the bins. What a bleak existence. Shit, I'm starting to black out. You see that? There's the dude there, manning his shop. Yeah, that looks like a really bleak place to hang out. It's fucking sitting having a nice like coffee by the fucking bin. That's balls. Hey, at least today, you know, at least I'll probably have my coffee in the comforting surrounds of apple greens. All right, let's turn the engine off and we press enter to fill the tank. Let's fill this in. Can we see this filling up in real time? Probably not, because I've got the engine off, obviously. What are we calling again here? Frozen fish? Frozen hake? Ah, I can't hake it. Woohoo! See, we joker. So I guess that looks like, yeah, the parking space over there. I can probably, that's probably my truck stop. So that's, excuse me. Oh, hey, yeah, because this is a quick job, I don't have to pay for the fuel. Oh, shit, maybe, have they maybe paid for the ferry as well? Which would be nice. That would be good. So let's, yeah, I'm going to try and pull in here for a snooze. There we go. Stop the engine here. And press enter to rest. Okay, getting some rest. Hey, okay, 9 o'clock at night. That looks like it's going to be fun to drive. Look at that. Like, there's the setting sun, and oh, it's stormy too. That's going to be a fun drive. But yeah, I'm going to head on, dudes. Thanks for watching as always. I feel like maybe that wasn't the most exciting video ever. Maybe it's because I had like a fucking triple false start. I spent a lot of time just talking shit about like my mate who maybe broke my door handle. But maybe you got some. Maybe you're going to Berlin and you like the collected works of Judas Priest, and maybe you got a hot tip there. Maybe you got a red hot tip. All right, see ya.